Help it. So someone comes out on social media to call out your brand's name, right? Possibly with receipts, with evidence, with screenshots to back up their claims. Now, your company is being dragged on the internet. You are losing customer trust. You are losing shareholders. You are losing investors. Your 10, 20 years of hard work is crumbling because someone called out your name. Now, here's the question. Is the smartest response to fight this person publicly or to invest in properly communicating through all these channels to clarify that what this person is saying isn't true? And then, when you have confirmed that everything the person is false, you take the legal process and sue the person for defamation and for libel. Why do you think it's a good idea to arrest this person? There are some things I will hear and I'll be wondering, who is advising these Nigerian brands? Now, I understand the frustration, the rage when someone destroys something you have built and labored for years, right? But then, does arresting someone magically restore your public perception? Do you know what arresting someone in this context means to an average person? It changes the narrative from an offended brand to a bully brand. Now, it creates the impression that there's a power play. And you do know that power play rarely wins trust for brand. Now, even if the person exaggerated, even if the person even says some lies, even if the person is chasing clouds, right? Arresting someone does not restore reputation. You can sue. You can even demand for public apology. You can even get compensation and damages. The person can even go to prison for defaming your name. But do you know what you really need? What you need is for the public to trust you again. And how do you do that? By communication. Clear communication. Transparently, strategically, and calmly. Let the public hear your own side of the story. Be very detailing and clear. You are running a public-facing brand, not a secret society. Anyone who has directly or indirectly interacted with your product or service has the absolute right to speak out about their experience, whether it feels fair to you or not. That is customer freedom. And this is why you need to invest in public relations, not just marketing. Marketing sells the product, but public relations protects the brand. Every PR disaster starts from somewhere. There's always a first post, a first tweet, the first tag. If you had an active PR team watching your digital touch points, they would have figured it out on time. The first moment this conversation came online on the internet, they would have tracked it, handled it, and prevented it from escalating. But then you ignored it, you let it grow. Now it has turned to storm, you are arresting someone. That is not strategy now. That is reaction. That is damage control without emotional intelligence. Then again, I ask, how does arresting someone restore a brand's public image? You don't shut down public opinion with the police. You restore your brand trust by showing up, speaking wisely, and owning a narrative. Because if all the brands in the world were to arrest every single critic or customer that has called them out on social media, we will not have anyone left to purchase product or